The Honourable Leader of the Fourth Party.
Mr. Speaker, call it a bitumen bubble or a price trough. It's all code for the same thing, another Tory budget full of broken promises. In 2011, Ed Stelmach's Council for Economic Strategy warned that too much program spending was coming from royalty revenue. So my question is to the Premier. You've had years to get off this royalty roller coaster so that public programs will be protected, not cut. So why should Albertans trust your government now when they have done nothing but fail consistently year after year after year?
Well, Mr. Speaker, I've actually had about 90 days, and I am working on it. I think it's fair to say that people worldwide have been surprised by the drop in energy prices. This is a significant issue for our province. It is a time for caution and discipline in our public expenditures. I spoke about this today to the Edmonton Chamber of Commerce, assured Albertans that Albertans are tough and resilient. They expect in these circumstances that their government will be disciplined, conservative-minded. That's what we intend to bring to the public finances.
First supplemental.
Well, Mr. Speaker, it's only been 90 days if the whole caucus over there is suffering from collective amnesia. Now, today, the Premier's speech included at least 5 different ways of telling regular Albertans that they and their families will experience tough times through cuts as his government scrambles to fix its multi-decade record of mismanagement, yet not one word about fair taxes for the most wealthy and the most privileged. So to the Premier, why won't you deliver a similarly conservative and prudent message to your well-heeled friends and insiders and axe the flat tax?
Well, Mr. Speaker, I'm encouraged that the honourable member and the leader of that party is concerned about taxes and fiscal matters. This is progress, Mr. Speaker. In terms of moving forward, we have the most competitive tax regime in the country. It's something we're proud of. Many call it the Alberta Advantage. It is a fair system of taxation. The flat tax in particular has many strong advocates. But, Mr. Speaker, I make the point that this is a competitive advantage which we have as a province. We're mindful of that. We're focused on discipline and being cautious and protecting that advantage, Mr. Speaker.
Final supplemental.
Well, Mr. Speaker, it's not fair. Tax cuts brought in since 2001 have only benefited the wealthiest Albertans. Middle-income families pay more than in BC and Ontario, while corporations and the most wealthy have the lowest taxes in the country. But when the price of oil drops, the government circles the wagons around tax holidays for their friends and insiders, while cuts are made to services that middle and lower-income Albertans depend on. So to the Premier, why are you once again expecting average Albertans to pay the price for this PC government's failure to get off of the royalty roller coaster?
Honourable Premier.
Mr. Speaker, just to be clear in terms of the public record, Albertans enjoy a competitive tax advantage over any other jurisdiction in this country. It is true. It is true in terms of sales tax. It is true in terms of personal income tax. It is true in terms of gasoline tax. It is true, essentially, Mr. Speaker, in terms of health care situation. It's true across all of the levels of taxation that Albertans pay. And so this is something that is part of the competitive advantage that we enjoy as a province. We face very serious fiscal circumstances. I've made that very clear. But abandoning the tax advantage we have is not part of the solution.